from my Little League baseball coach when I was like 8 or 9 years old. He was mad at me, basically went to like curse at me, but then he realized at the last second that he's like in front of all these parents and at an event in front of other kids. So instead of calling me like a dirty asshole, it came like dirty rodent. And then he just started saying like, referring to me as rodent, like, hey, Rodent, you're on first base again. And then it just kind of, you play on the same teams with kids that are your same age, and you play with them in the spring or in the fall again the next year or whatever, and it just carried on. Yeah, I've collected my fair share of little rats and stuff. I had a pet rat for years. I loved her to death. Her name was Twitch. I'm not new school goth, I'm like old school goth, but it's the kind of stuff that so many people are into nowadays, like Susie and the Banshees and Joy Division and Depeche Mode and bands that have influenced modern alternative music. Never cried at a Cure show. I'll tell you what, the second time that I saw them, they played my favorite, like it's probably my favorite song of all time. They were playing 2 nights in a row, and they played it one of the last songs of the encore second night, and I was just completely blown away, and it was like, it's just an amazing personal experience. No, but they were close. I mean, kinda. I don't care. I'm emotional. I mean, you're telling me the Birdman is goth. I'd like to compare notes. Tony, if you're really goth or into darker stuff, those clothes you wear definitely don't show that. He has an image to uphold though. I don't. This is my image. I'd be really stoked if he like started breaking out like Depeche Mode shirts or like a Cure shirt. Yeah, either like a Susie Depeche Mode or a Cure shirt. I'd be hyped. Wow, you really want me to sing right now? I don't know if I'm gonna sing for you guys. No, I don't want to sing. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. There are some bad people on the rise. Bad, bad people on the rise. It's a Morrisey song. No, I'm not bisexual. Depends on what you guys keep asking me. It's a scar from a hickey from my high school sweetheart. And the thing that was about it was like, sure, all teenagers are like, go through their little hickey things or whatever. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just like, she gave me a hickey and part of it never went away. It's a little skull right here that I took from, it's kind of gnarly, it's a Charles Manson reference. I don't know if I'm really into him, but it kind of coincided with like some Shockers kind of stuff I was into like at the time. And well, the easy ones to show are, I have the Depeche Mode Violator Rose, the Bauhaus face, and a Skinny Puppy tattoo on my wrist. But Skinny Puppy's not a goth band, they're an industrial band, but they're my favorite industrial band. Well, in the late 80s and early 90s, I probably went to like hundreds of different shows. When I wake up in the morning and my ears are ringing, I imagine I'm probably part deaf from all the shows I've been to. I wrote for some companies in the 90s. I guess it was kind of flow a lot. I mean, I don't know. I tried. Yeah, I had a couple. I had Spread and Transworld. A 50-50 back 180 out, up a up rail in Washington, D.C., my hometown. Oh, that's totally not true. He's probably my favorite skater. He's a homie, too. I called Cardiel a pussy at Marseille. I've never been to Marseille. I don't know about all of that. TG was like one of my favorites too. You're trying to come up with stuff that's just totally irrelevant, like making stuff up. It's Gons, Tony Hawk, and probably Lance Mountain. Grant Britton's one of my favorite photographers. He's been a mentor of mine for a long time. Ativa's one of my favorite photographers. Another one of the bros of the mag. I think I kind of want to throw Gaberman in there, man. I've always loved his photos, but I think back to the 90s and stuff too. I want to think back, and you know what? I loved Lance Dawes' photos then too, man. Actually, I think it was probably at Makba with Kenny Hughes, and we battled a whole like gang of Moroccan dudes. I fully saw Kenny Hughes stomp the guts out of one of them. It was amazing. I feel bad saying that, but it was like they were assholes. We definitely sent them reeling, that's for sure. In Barcelona, they're gnarly, and like this dude threw his bike at me and Kenny, and like because he kept walking by eyeing my camera bag and trying to like signal to his buddies like to try and steal it or something, and we just told him like, hey, get the fuck out of here, like it's not going down. That's a good one right there, man. I don't know, man. Damn, you're making me feel like I'm slacking now. You know, first thing that came to mind was like I still want to do a switch tray, and I never have done a switch tray ever. And I lost $100 to one of my best friends. I had a whole year to do a switch tray, and on flat, and I could never do it. Yeah, that's why Rob Welsh doesn't like me. He did a switch backside nose blunt at Pier 7 when I first started shooting, and I blew it. I exposed for the sky and not for like the ground or whatever. I think he still doesn't like me. I mean, I saw him recently at the Transworld Awards or whatever, and it was like, it was cool, but like, he never really shot with me again after that. I don't know, I guess be a friend of a friend. I'm down for the homies, but I mean, shooting for the mag is like, it's kind of a big deal, and like, so that's why maybe I'm a little picky with who I shoot with. Can't believe you guys didn't ask me about like growing up at Pulaski or DC. No knee pads at Pulaski.
Any objective, I'll challenge Mike Mo, Shaw Malta, Atiba.
You okay?